Hey everyone, today we talk about the Cardano 70% Pump Vasil Hardfork event and what's the next analysis. Okay, previously that we have the double button in here with the big volume in here. It's not a calculation, but it's a big volume. And if you are looking that we ever have the big volume in early March, that we have set 65% pump. And now, so far from the bottom, we have 73%, and maybe the next plan is 130%. So stay tuned to this video and I will explain why I have so many chart about the Cardano down, about the Cardano against the Bitcoin, and also the Bitcoin itself. Okay, but first you can go to the coin market call, and in here you can find that the Cardano has two events. The first event in the 30 June on the Vasil Hardfork and also 14 October Rare Blue. Okay, and then if you have an entry, if you want to pay the dip, maybe you can wait in here, or maybe this purple one. It's about the resistance that we ever never break, and 200 4 hours chart in here moving average. They already retest in here and then still continue to going up. So this is the first target if you want to entry. And the next is, and you can see that this is also I give you two scenario, the bullish scenario and the bearish scenario. The bullish scenario that you have the bullish engulfing in here and also supported by the hard fork event. But the question is that so far today we still rejected below this orange one. The orange one is the moving average or exponential average 8 week in here. That's why we ever rejected so many times since September last year until now. We ever break, but we are rejected by this white line, the moving average 21 week, the bullish market band in here. We are rejected, and now so far we are rejected. The question is, can we going up? Because the previously in March we have 2 weeks pump before we are continued down. Now maybe we can have 1 or 2 weeks pump before we are continuing down. But you can be right that we have still going upwards. Okay, so let's talk about the Cardano Bitcoin first. That look, since September, you can find that the Cardano against the Bitcoin also downtrend, but you can find this bullish up. You can also find this bullish up, but holding the red line as the resistance in here before continue going downtrend. So far, we are holding the red line and we are pull back in here. The question is, can the double bottom in here bring the Cardano Bitcoin back to this purple one or maybe the green one in here? That's the next target that you need to watch. Whatever the price Cardano or the Bitcoin, but you need to compare the Cardano, Bitcoin, the ADABTC in here. This price maybe brings you whether you better invest in Cardano or the Bitcoin. If the price is going up or the other Bitcoin, so the Cardano is better than the Bitcoin. It's simple now. And the next is I want just share you over the Cardano down. So this is the ETF market. You can type maybe in the Binance the Cardano down. So if the price is Cardano USD is going down, Cardano down is the vice versa is going up. And you can find since the September also we have the strong support and we have the strong resistance. Okay, every time from up going to bottom, that's the bullish season for the Cardano USD. Now we have this peak, and after we had this peak, the Cardano down is going to downtrend in here so rapidly, and so many times we have to support. The question is whether the Cardano can break the line, and we are going down again for the Cardano down. So we are still in the bullish for the Cardano USD. But if we can hold this line, I am not sure that the Cardano still can pump it. Why? Look, they are maybe holding in here before they are continuing to reject it. The people who say that we are back to bulls in here, they are died. They are 2 months died. Therefore, there is still possibility that after we are going up and we are still going down. And why? Because look, the Cardano down have to very strong support in the next minus 40%. We have the strong support and the Cardano down is still going to up. It's still possible. Okay, that's why You need to manage your own risk. And the next is about the Bitcoin. You know about the Cardano Bitcoin is still can going to up, but you need to understand about the Bitcoin price. Okay, the Bitcoin always rejected in here 3 times in the red line. The exponential moving average this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So moving average 90 in the red color in here with 3 times rejected. Now, if we are trying, we can reject that around 36k, maybe 36k or the 43. 43 is the blue one, the purple one, 200 week. So 200 week in here we are average rejected. Therefore, this is next target. So between the 36k or maybe 40k before we are continue to going crash. Why? I'm still believe that the Bitcoin still crash because you can see that the FOMC still selling their asset in the June. But it's different about the Cardano. Cardano maybe can still pump because we have the event in the 30 June. But remember that the Cardano still the higher risk. Why? Because the Bitcoin still have the pressure and maybe it's the tactic that the retail to enter and the whales is selling. Okay, that's why you need to watch about this next target. Now the first target is the 32k, the next target is the 34, 36.5k. So I think the red one is the more crucial because in here we are reaching 1, 2, and 3 times in here. Okay, that's why you need to watch. And the last one is about the Bitcoin dominance. As I told you, the bullies at the odd season coming when we hit this green one. That's why whatever the price about the Cardano or the Bitcoin, when we hit the green one, this is the odd season, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm gonna enter the big money when the odd season is coming, when the Bitcoin dominance still going. Okay, that's for today, and let's wait about the tomorrow Monday closing candle, we're gonna see what happening gonna to Cardano, happening to the Bitcoin. We will see. But always remember that don't just become too FOMO, too bullish. Why? Because previously we have still this pump before we are continue to going down. That's why we still have this pump before we are continuing to going down. Okay? I think that's for today. Don't forget to subscribe and give your thumb up button. Thank you. See you next time.